How much does it cost to host a Grand Prix? Formula One involves millions of dollars and every decision involves money. Whether it's about new rules, teams, drivers or the calendar, everything costs a ton of money. It's important to note that these are estimated amounts. In 2023, there'll be 23 races, and new spots in the calendar have been secured by Las Vegas and Qatar. Long-term deals have also been signed with several circuits. For example, Bahrain will be on the calendar until 2036. The details of these contracts are super secret, but it's certain that they all pay to host a race. That covers costs from building the circuit to transferring money to the FIA. All those cost quite a bit of money. First of all, let's look at the cost of a circuit. Building a permanent circuit that meets all of the FIA guidelines already costs more than $250 million. By contrast, the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi costs more than $1 billion. Another option is a street circuit, but often that turns out to be even more expensive than a permanent circuit that already exists. Making a track out of public roads that meet all of the guidelines is a lot faster than building a permanent circuit. But there are huge additional costs involved. For example, the Baku street circuit in Azerbaijan requires temporary grandstands. The streets must be rebuilt and torn down, traffic must be completely stopped, and then it all must be done all over again next year. Forbes did a study in 2017 concluding that it costs about $14 million to rent bleachers that can provide seating for 80,000 people. In addition, think about security walls, fencing and renting the pit buildings. That too easily costs $8 million a year. Then think about the offices, buildings, power and water. Those costs about $6 million, and you can add another $4 million for the additional costs of cranes and fire extinguishers every 15 meters. That study was done about 5 years ago, and we can only imagine that those costs have become even larger. Hosting fees. Each circuit pays a certain amount per year to the FIA to host a race. On average, circuits pay $33 million per year in hosting fees, which ensures that the FIA gets around $700 million per year in those fees. Azerbaijan pays the most with $57 million, Canada pays $32 million, and Belgium pays $22 million. It's almost a rule that new circuits pay more than circuits that have already been on the calendar. Depending on how long the contract is, fees can rise as much as 5% per year. The fees for Las Vegas and Miami are not known, but it works just a little differently. The FIA organise the Grand Prix there instead of the host country paying for it. That means that all of the revenue, such as sponsorship deals and ticket sales, go directly to Formula One. But why are countries and cities so eager to host a race? Well, despite the high cost, a Formula One race can cause a huge economic boost in the region. Thousands of people come from outside, book hotels, go out for dinner and want to have a good time in the area. However, success is not always guaranteed. India and South Korea are prime examples of that. In the comments below, let us know which country or place you would like to see a Grand Prix. Make sure you subscribe and we'll be back with a new video.